Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Bastion. This time we're off to save Zia. But first things first, let me ask you to turn off or whitelist me and any ad blockers. Help me make a career. We are close to the end. I think 2 more episodes and then we will be done with our second run. Well, actually, we probably have 3 more episodes. We're gonna do all the dreams right before the final level, see if we can get them done with all the gods invoked, maybe. But let's go to Zoltan's Hollow. The Ura launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here.
Zoltan's Hollow is the Ura's border blockade. At least it used to be. Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
So he made the
It's
Calamity
personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming.
After
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. The Ura found a way to keep the Calamity from spreading through Zoltan's Hollow. They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted with Bastion. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Really the weapon I would want. Calamity cannon and spirit. Let's just stick with it. All kinds of fragments hidden back there. I don't think anything else though.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
This is a bit of a problem, because even the Calamity cannon really doesn't take a lot.
It's not the time to get reckless.
Okay, so the trick here is...
Kid's picking the whole place apart, piece by piece.
hit at least a couple of
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold. They're easy targets. Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. Those Calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Massive amounts of XP getting. It's a very strange curve. Notice it. Usually you don't notice. Usually the curve is there, and you'll go from fighting a very weak thing and getting 1 XP to a very difficult thing on a very smooth transition. You don't, and all of a sudden at the end of the game you realize you're this super powerful player.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening. Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
It's a funny story too. You usually don't have.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it. Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
We'll try it. We'll try it.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Zolf is blameless though. Can't say anybody's blameless in this story. Particularly not my character. I'm killing everybody on the word of an old man who I just barely met.
Zulf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns. Too bad for them, our guns are bigger still. But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
What's that?
There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
Oh, and with that, we are at level 10. Plus 2 max health.
Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura, to your own people. You had to see if everything Zulf wrote to you was true.
So, we never showed the letter. Sealed note. So let's show the letter now.
Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
So let's see.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the Calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf.
So it didn't matter if I showed the note or not.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Yep.
Part of the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Oh, so this is my old knapsack from where we started at the very beginning of the game. Okay. Let's see. The only thing new is the distillery. We have our last slot we can fill. We can get plus 10 health, which is a pretty good deal still. That was the very first thing we had. One of the very first things we had unlocked. I have not seen a use at all of becoming zealous. Plus 25% damage. I think I'm gonna turn that on right now because we're gonna go do the
Champagne's made with scumbag extract, hence the barley aroma and the nausea. Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over.
So, last best thing we have is the Mancer Observatory. And this is the proving ground where you can kind of get stuck if you can't get the thing done. I hope the Calamity Canyon is set to the right settings so that we can get this one done, hopefully, maybe on the first try even.
Mancer Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place, overlooking the Tassel terminals themselves.
So, arguably, Celadonna claimed everything to the point of this, but also over here, so kind of everything. They're claiming this area over here, this area over here. They're sort of claiming this part. The gate would be the part you would actually be their territory, but then they have a spy station hidden inside their territory. Yeah. Celadonna didn't sound like it's the nicest of people.
The Ura probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about.
So let's hope
Only
the
trouble
Calamity
was
Canyon
something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
as long as I can keep them far, far away.
Hefty thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point her in the right direction.
Gravity gimlet that just turned to zealous. This actually works. Seems like the seeking out enemies.
Whatever gets in her way is in a world of hurt, but she ain't the fastest thing. Not a good idea to drop that thing. Best stand well clear of that impact.
27 left. 17 left. Are we gonna get first place? We've lost one.
Kid's got that contraption all figured out.
So that's not too bad. Let's try again. This will be the only ability we've never unlocked.
The Mancers conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
If I hadn't fallen, I think I would have been fine. So I want to just keep an eye on where I'm at.
You could cause a lot of collateral damage with her if you ain't careful.
Doesn't matter if you can see the enemies or not, just keep shooting. Try and keep it spreaded so that you are hitting in the middle, a little to the left, a little to the right.
The more crowded it gets, the more trouble you can cause with a single shot. She's designed to be fine-tuned, just need the proper parts.
23, 2019. Five, 3, 2, 1.
Well, that experiment was a rousing success.
So, this is the only thing we didn't unlock on the first run. Calamity rockets. No reason to start again.
If only the Mancers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy.
Calamity rockets. Devastating technique that overcharges the reactor, generating a flurry of rockets. We'll use that. Why not? Actually, we won't use it because I have nothing to use it on. I want to take this gel canister to the end with us because that seems to be the Easter egg. We've saved all the animals, which gives us an indication of what we should do next turn, next episode. Well, actually the episode after next episode. I wish we could get a star on this and get them all done, but you're never gonna get a star on the Bastion, and never gonna get a star on the Tazwell terminals. And I could theoretically get a star by getting first place at the Bullhead Court, but nah, that's not gonna happen. It's not worth our time. But what is worth our time is next time we will use we'll use that secret Calamity rockets, and we're going to invoke all the gods and take on all 3 of the dreams next time. And then after that, the episode after that, we are going to take on the Tazwell terminals and finish our second run. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. That takes you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google+, or friend me on Steam or Battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.